What's up, guys? Hopefully you're having a good day whenever you're seeing this. Today I'm going to be talking about garage sales. I had a garage sale today and yesterday. Today's Saturday. I held it both days from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and today I also reopened at 3 just to get everything out at the end for $1 each. Whatever was left over, I sold off for $1. No one showed up at 3 p.m., so that was a waste 20 minutes. I never really thought I would make a lot of money at garage sales. I was pretty surprised at how much money I made in the last 2 days. It was pretty good. I think it's more than minimum wage, so definitely not bad. Why did I hold a garage sale? I had a lot of stuff left over from my bulk liquidation pallet I bought over a year ago. I think I got it on June 4th, 2018, and I still had about 5 or 6 medium boxes full of stuff from that pallet. So I really wanted to get rid of all of that stuff and just clear up my garage. So I just needed some motivation to get rid of everything. I decided I would put it in a garage sale and just see what happens. I had already made all my money back on the bulk pallet and I was at a $13 profit on my $1,700 investment, which is pretty terrible, but I will talk about that in the next video. You were probably expecting my bulk pallet video to come out before this, but I had to delay that because of the garage sale. So I had the garage sale. I put my ad up on Craigslist on Tuesday, and from Craigslist it's also reposted into the yard sale treasure map, I think it's called, that a lot of resellers use when they're sourcing garage sales. It automatically gets posted into there. So I felt pretty good with that. And then on Thursday, I put up some signs around my neighborhood. I put up these arrow signs I got from Home Depot and these little square signs I put up on some street poles. Or street poles? Is that a thing? The poles on the streets, I put them up there and they're only 97 cents, but the arrows are $3. They're kind of expensive. So that was like $16 gone before I even started. But it actually turned out a lot better than I expected. So the first day, the first people who came in, a couple came in, and once they started looking at stuff, I found out they were resellers because they were like no shame, like not something I would ever do or predict to happen. But I think they were using like Google or whatever Google Siri is, they were using that, and I kept hearing like profit 801 or whatever, and it would read it out loud in that voice. It's not robotic, but in that Siri voice, because I don't know what Google's thing is called. Is it just Google Assistant? I think it might be Google Assistant, but I don't know. They spent $35, which was pretty good. Thinking about it now, I probably could have upsold them $5 on a certain item that I have a lot left of, but oh well, I don't regret what I did because I have a good stack of money here. So the first day I did $82 in 3 hours. So it was 9 to 12 and I got $82, which was pretty good. And $76 of that was from bulk items, stuff I got from my bulk liquidation pallet. I had a feeling the second day would be better because Friday people are still working, so they can't show up between 9 and 12, maybe if they're on a lunch break or something. But on Saturday, it was a lot better. So I wasn't even ready to open up the garage. I just used the bathroom and I walked outside and the garage was open and some people were biking by and they stopped by. It was like 8:30, so half an hour before I was starting. And they walked in and he actually spent $14. He told me, hey, hold these 3 items for me and I'll come back in an hour, because he was on a bike so he couldn't carry them. It was like a shoe rack and some storage bins. So I put those in the back to hold for him. He came back an hour later with his wife, and his wife took $6 more of stuff, so that's good. I got rid of $14 of stuff right there, and it went pretty well throughout the day for the next about 3 hours. At 12, I had made a total of $122, because yesterday I did 82, and I know that my ending total is $204.50 from 2 days, 6 hours total, 6 hours and 20 minutes, because at 3 o'clock today, I reopened the garage for whatever was left was $1. I posted that on OfferUp that everything would be $1. I probably should have posted that sooner, and I probably should have mentioned it on Craigslist too. No one showed up at 3, so I think that's just something you might want to keep in mind. People probably don't want to go garage sailing in the afternoon, especially when it's like 90 degrees outside. Yeah, I probably should have considered that before I... Anyways, I've been saying anyways a lot. Anyways, I ended up with probably less than 50 items left, between 30 and 50, because I know I have 29 cans of sunscreen. I probably should have let those go for $1 each. I had them on the shelf for $2 each, and people were buying them, but I didn't sell a ton of them. I probably sold like 10 or 15 of them. And these lip balm and nail art kits, I also have like 15 or 20 left over. But other than that, most of the stuff cleared out, so I'm really happy. $204, and I'm gonna say at least 190 of that is all from my bulk palette. Now I'm just gonna put it back in the jar. Okay, so what advice do I give you about holding a garage sale? Make sure you're not pricing based off eBay prices, because if I priced off eBay prices, I know a lot of people probably would not have bought as much stuff. I was selling this stuff for $1, $2, $3, at most maybe $4 or $5. There were a few items that were a bit more expensive, but not many. Most of the stuff was really cheap, $2, $3, $1 stuff, and a lot of stuff even 50 cents, and people would buy just a bunch of stuff from there because they'd see, oh, it's only 50 cents, let me buy this, this, and this. And like even people looking at the phone case, they're like, it's only 50 cents, you can't go wrong at 50 cents. So keep that in mind. Don't go off online prices. You don't expect to make as much money as you would selling these items online. That's the price you're paying for not listing these items online. I mean, you could price a little high and save room for negotiating, but it might, a lot of people don't even negotiate, so that's my second piece of advice. Don't price extra high assuming people will negotiate, because not a lot of people negotiate at my garage sale. I'm not sure if that's common or not, but only a few people really bargained, and it didn't even matter to me, because no matter what, as long as I sold the stuff for money, it would be profit, because on my bulk palette I had already made all my money back. So I was really just trying to get rid of all the stuff. Some people did walk away from certain items because I didn't go down on price. I mean, they didn't ask for a lower price, they just left it there and moved on. But why did I say but? I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say, third piece of advice is definitely focus more on weekend hours. Friday's an okay day. I mean, I made 82 on Friday and 122 on Saturday. If I could go back, I would do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday too. I don't have a ton of stuff left, but I could have easily sold it all for $1 each on Sunday morning and just got rid of everything, I think. But I didn't post that on Craigslist, and I didn't put it on my signs that I hung up around my neighborhood. But I recommend you do that, because you might be able to sell a lot more stuff if you focus on the weekend. A lot of people are working on Friday, so you might not get a lot of people coming in on Friday. Anything else? If you're wondering where you get tables from, here's what I did. I took apart my wire shelves, like the 6-tier wire shelves that you get from Home Depot or Lowe's or Costco, wherever you got your shelving from. If you have shelves, just disassemble them. I split 2 of my shelving units from my garage up into 4 tables. I left 1 in the back because we had a lot of stuff that we weren't selling, like gardening tools and stuff. So I had 3 tables, and then I also folded up some boxes and lined some stuff up on there. So that's how I did my tables. Originally, I was worrying about where I was going to get some folding tables for a garage sale, but then I remembered I could just unscrew my shelving units and make those into tables. If you don't have shelves, you could always check FreeCycle. I'm definitely going to make a video about this because I got the table I'm using right now off of FreeCycle for free, and it's actually a really nice IKEA table that I've got here. So check out Craigslist and FreeCycle. You might be able to find some desks or some tables to use in your garage sale. Maybe even some stuff you could sell at your garage sale. on Craigslist, I did see an offer. Someone was clearing out an office building, and they had a lot of metal tables and stuff. I definitely could have used those, but the thing is, it was like 40 minutes away from my house, and we would have had to get a U-Haul to bring all the stuff back home. So that didn't seem worth it to me, and I wouldn't have had the space to store those tables afterwards. Probably could have sold them pretty cheap after, but didn't want to have to go through the trouble of an hour of driving and getting a U-Haul to bring all that stuff back. You know, I just perfectly explained my 5th piece of advice and did the ending for this video, and then I hit that record button to stop recording, and it started recording, and I realized that I didn't record anything. So my 5th piece of advice for garage sales is definitely try to get people to bundle stuff together by taking that initiative and saying, hey, if you buy these items, I will sell you them at this price. Hopefully it's a price lower than what you'd sell them at individually. And taking that initiative might give the buyers a feeling like, oh, I'm getting a good deal, and that might make them more likely to buy an item, especially because they know they're getting a lower price than buying them separately or buying them from somewhere else. Yeah, to try to get people to bundle stuff by offering them lower prices for buying multiples or similar items together. That wraps it up for this video. If you have any constructive criticism, questions, comments, leave them down in the comments. If you didn't like this video, hit the dislike button. If you did like this video, hit the like button. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Don't like the button. Whatever you want. I will be putting out more valuable videos, so if you want to check those out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because then you'll know when I upload more valuable videos like this one. If you didn't find this valuable, let me know down below. And thank you for all the comments I got on the last video, all the suggestions, inspiration. I really appreciate it. Also, that one person who hit the dislike button, hopefully you commented and told me what you didn't like about the video. If you didn't, please go do that. I'd appreciate it. I will try to improve. Thanks. I think that's all I have to say, so bye guys.